It looks like we have the first release stemming from the fight that took place after All Out 2022 between CM Punk and the Elite. Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter is reporting that Ace Steel, CM Punk's former trainer and I guess now former AEW backstage producer Ace Steel, has been released from the company. He was released on Tuesday, according to Meltzer. Meltzer said on his Wrestling Observer radio show, and I quote, "So he, being Ace Steel, was officially released yesterday. So I guess that's the first bit of news out of that whole situation in weeks. There's a lot of other stuff that is going on." So Dave Meltzer hinting towards other things that may be going on. We have heard reports and rumors about there being pending legal action. We've heard what happened from various accounts of what happened. We know that CM Punk's side claimed that the Elite kind of barged into the room and demanded answers in a very threatening way, and they claim that they were the ones provoked. We've heard from people on the Elite side who have said the exact opposite, that they came in there to talk to CM Punk. They even brought in Chief Legal Officer of AEW in there to kind of be a mediator. And we've heard a lot of almost neutral parties kind of convey CM Punk was likely the aggressor, and CM Punk's side was likely the aggressor. Now, Ace Steel, for those who don't know, was CM Punk's former trainer as he came up in the business. He also had a backstage role with AEW, and his role specifically in the fight was that of almost defending CM Punk. Now, the situation with Ace Steel, it's interesting because a lot of people claim that, or a lot of people said that if there's a fall guy in this whole situation, if there's a person here who is most likely to be done with the company, it's probably Ace Steel. Now, we knew just a day or two after the all-out brawl-out took place that the insinuation, the rumor, the innuendo, I should say, was that everyone kind of expected Ace Steel to finish up with the company pretty soon. And we've seen just that. It's almost not even 2 months, about a month and a half later. So what happens next? I think the important news bit about this is that this is the first domino to fall in all of this. We have not heard anything, a peep from Tony Khan about this. We have not heard anything from AEW Legal about this. We haven't heard jack about this. Even in Tony Khan's words about when he relinquished or when he vacated the titles, the first Dynamite following after All Out, he didn't say anything. He just said, we're going to have a tournament to crown new champions. And that was it. He didn't mention the Elite. The Elite haven't been mentioned, neither is Punk, until this past week on Dynamite, where we saw the Elite mentioned as the first ever Trios champions. We also saw CM Punk in an ROH video package. So maybe and those likely wouldn't have happened a few weeks ago, but maybe there is a mediation that has taken place, that maybe there is something that has happened that all parties are moving forward. Or maybe not. Or maybe someone's going to sue somebody and it's going to get even more ugly. I don't know. What I do know is that we are now more likely, I think, to hear news about this situation, like more likely than ever to hear news, I should say, about the situation, because that first domino has fallen. And I think the question is going to linger here about what CM Punk's status is and how he kind of feels about this. Because we know that CM Punk fancies himself, sorry to use that term, fancy. I know CM Punk fancies a lot of people, a lot of things. But we know that CM Punk thinks of himself as a very loyal guy, and he's presented himself as a very loyal friend. So with Ace Steel being out of this situation, with Ace Steel being gone, could CM Punk potentially say, okay, cool, if he's gone, I'm out too, which if he does that, maybe AEW is like, okay, great, now we have an out from this contract because you're injured for a year. You're not gonna wrestle, and we don't know. We can't trust you on press conferences now. Like, I don't know. At the end of the day, I've said this throughout this whole situation. I'm gonna continue saying it. Whoever that WWE source was that said that if these guys can't get together, get past these issues, and make some damn money together, biggest idiots in the world and have no business being in the wrestling business. I think that's whatever your petty differences are, right? They're petty. This isn't something. I mean, okay, scratch that. Before chairs were thrown, the differences were pretty petty. I think you can get past this. However, you're gonna need somebody here to be the bigger man, and I don't know who that would be. Like Nick Jackson or Matt Jackson, I forgot who it was, got a chair thrown at him and apparently got knocked out. Kenny Omega got bit by another man and not the dog, apparently. Like, that's the big joke. Kenny got bit by Ace Steel and not the dog. But at the end of the day, they're all in this business to make money. They're all in this business to leave an impression. And right now, no one, especially CM Punk and Ace Steel, have left a good one. So let's have some good come out of this. At least have some good come out of this and make some damn money together. I don't know. I'm just talking ahead. Y'all let me know what you guys think, though, in the comment section below. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and as always, be sure to keep it real.